Church, I hope everything is okay. How y'all doing out there? Y'all know I'm always just trying to adjust and make sure everything is okay regarding the video and everything. But I hope y'all have had a good Sunday and a good weekend. It's just crazy. I swear, the minute that the weekend starts, it's already pretty much over. And you just gotta basically cling on to as much relaxation as you can get because before you know it, it's back to the hell of working, okay? So look, let me make sure that we're not going to be interrupted. We should be fine. Let me just make sure. Hold on one second. Not disturb. Okay, we're good. All right, y'all. So I did not know what I was going to talk about today. Truly, I was on the fence as to whether or not I was going to make this video. But I said, you know what? I made a commitment that I was going to do this 3 times a week for at least a month. And then basically, review there in terms of if I want to continue it. So here we are. All right. So usually I just go through the news. I was thinking about doing some sort of like would you rather game. And maybe I will do that towards the end or whatever. But I did a quick Google schmoogle through the blogs, and what I saw that sparked joy, because if I can't find a story that sparks joy, I basically can't do it at all. And what sparked joy today was apparently Rick Ross is beefing with Drake. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, from the outside looking in, y'all are both rich, y'all are both rappers, y'all are both successful. Why is there so much beef going on? Okay, if I had a whole bunch of money, access to whatever I wanted, all the food I wanted to eat, and the world was my oyster, I wouldn't be beefing with nobody. But maybe that's just me. And y'all drop down in the comments if y'all feel me on that, okay? But apparently, according to TMZ, Drake and Rick Ross are firing disses back and forth, taking shots at each other's appearances, and whatnot. So this is how it started. Rick Ross recently dissed Drake with his song Champagne Moments in response to Push-Ups dropping Give Me 50. And among other roasts, he claims that Drake got a nose job, all right? And so Drake, in I guess retaliation or response to this, posted a screenshot that he went back and forth with his mom. So y'all could basically view TMZ for it, but I'm just gonna read it to you, okay? So Drake's mom messaged him through iMessage and basically said, "Obs," I guess that's her pet name for her son, "the internet is saying you got a nose job. You look the same to me in the kitchen today. I can't believe you would get one without me because you know I always wanted one." And for all the other had lives and couldn't keep up, Drake's mom is Jewish, okay? "Don't tell me that you got tattoos without me and now this too." And so Drake responded and he said, crying, laughing emoji, "I would have got us a 2-for-1 deal if I went, ma. It's coming from Rick Ross, the guy I did songs with. He's gone loopy off the Mounjaro. He hasn't eaten in days, and it's turned him angry and racist. He's performing at proms for money. It's bad. Don't worry, we'll handle it." Let me tell you something. People that know how to feud, okay? Because that was a hilarious clapback. It's a clapback without actually clapping back at the actual person, okay? So let's just talk about the disses going back and forth. Rick Ross said that Drake got a nose job, okay? Now, as I just told y'all, Drake's mom is Jewish. And in the Jewish community, if the Jewish community is in the audience, please feel free to get me together if I got this wrong. But from what I've seen from popular culture, from movies, from TV, etc., is that a lot of y'all do not like your noses, okay? And so there's a whole big thing about Jewish people. Once they reach a certain age, they go get the damn nose job, all right? Now, I don't know if that goes the same for Jewish, black combinations or whatever, but if Drake got a nose job, I wouldn't be, surprised or whatever. Apparently, he claims that he didn't get it. And look, if he's talking to his mom and he tells his mom he didn't get it, then he didn't get it. And to me, getting a 2-for-1 nose job special with your mama, that sounds fun to do, okay? I would do that. And the thing about about it is this. I'm a fan of plastic surgery, okay? In the eternal words of Joan Rivers, my body is a temple and my temple needs redecorating, all right? And in the eternal words of what's her name? The lady Jolene, Dolly Parton, if there is something that you need to do, want to do, can afford to do, and have the nerve to do, I think that you should do it, especially if it's going to make you feel better about yourself, okay? But apparently Drake says he did not get a nose job, so we're not going to call that over him, all right? And then I guess Rick Ross also said that he got some plastic surgery in terms of, I think it was like a tummy tuck. Let me make sure I'm not putting bad information out there. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, something about a tummy tuck or some sort of liposuction or whatever. Look, although I don't really believe the whole, nose job thing, I don't think Drake got a nose job. I do believe the whole liposuction or tummy tuck thing. And for all of y'all that had lives that couldn't keep up, wasn't it Meg the Stallion that confirmed? I don't know if you can confirm something that's about somebody else. People say things a lot back and forth or whatever. But she said that Drake had gotten a BBL, okay? Now that's a Brazilian butt lift and that's not liposuction or a tummy tuck or whatever. But, I would believe the whole stomachation of the situation in terms of a liposuction or a tummy tuck regarding Drake. Drake seems like the type of person who would go out there and get the plastic surgery. And I have to say allegedly, because all y'all know I only have this damn greenery wall behind me. And if you sue me, that's all you're fitting to get. Okay, so I have to say allegedly in the eternal words of my icon and friend in my head, Wendy Williams. All right. But Drake seems like the type of guy who will go out there and get plastic surgery and then try to fool y'all on the internet by posting, photos of him looking, with a flat stomach and abs and stuff like that and pretending that it was hard work and exercise, okay? I don't know that to be true, but that's what I feel in my spirit, all right? Now, on to the Drake diss going back and forth. Because after Rick said this stuff about Drake, as I told you, Drake talked to his mom. And so the claim says that he's on Mounjaro. So for all of y'all that had lives and couldn't keep up, Mounjaro is like a weight loss drug, kind of like Ozempic or Wegovy or something like that. So he's claiming that Rick Ross is on weight loss drugs. Now, church, in the eternal words of Joan Rivers, can we talk, okay? And look, I like Rick Ross and I like Drake, okay? Before I say this, let me preface it with this. I am the biggest proponent of people loving themselves at whatever age at whatever weight they are, okay? I'm the biggest proponent of people loving themselves at whatever weight they are, okay? And in the eternal words of Lonnie Love, love yourself and lose the weight. Or if you find with whatever weight you are at, just love yourself at the damn weight you are, okay? But when your weight is causing health problems, then maybe you should be on some weight loss medication, okay, if you can't get that thing done naturally, all right? Now, from my recollection and from a little bit of a TMZ deep dive, Rick Ross was hospitalized. This was a couple years ago, 2018. So a while ago. What's it, 2024 now? 23, 22, 21, 2019, 18. So 6 years ago, he was hospitalized, right? Because he took an ill turn at his Miami area home. Somebody called 911, found him in distress, breathing heavily and unresponsive. He had a history of seizures. They took him to the hospital, and it was something related to either pneumonia or a heart condition, all right? And so look, y'all know that my medical degree comes by way of Grey's Anatomy, all right? But something tells me that seizures and a possible heart condition allegedly are exacerbated by weight, okay? So look, if he's not on the weight loss drugs, then perhaps maybe he should be. They can help, okay? I'm not trying to go back and forth with people. I am not trying to shame nobody. I'm just saying, if you have a history of seizures, you done gone to the hospital for pneumonia, a heart condition and stuff like that, then maybe you might need to, get some more healthier eating practices, because everything in your body is contributory, okay? You eat too much, it could result in something. You eat too little, it could result in something else, okay? So I'm not going to call Moonjaro. Okay, that's just a funny word to say. Moonjaro over Rick Ross if that's not his life, okay? But the thing about the shots going back and forth between Drake and Rick Ross is that they're all believable, okay? Without the proper confirmation, they are all believable, okay? I can believe that Drake baby got a nose job. I could believe that Drake got a tummy tuck or some sort of liposuction. I can believe that Rick Ross is on weight loss drugs, okay? But I don't know any of that to be true, but it's just funny that this is what they're going back and forth with, okay? So he says that he on the Moonjaro, all right? He hasn't eaten in days and has turned him angry and racist. Now, in terms of the racist stuff, I don't know exactly what he said regarding the racist stuff, but I'm guessing that they said that he cracked jokes at him for running to his mother about their beef, and I guess talking about because of the whole big nose thing, if that's, like I said, it's kind of related to the Jewish community, so maybe that's what he's talking about. I'm not sure, but there are two groups of people in Hollywood and entertainment and media that you do not mess with, okay? And that's the LGBT LMNOP community that I am part of, all right? And that's the Jewish people. So, Drake might be doing, some real good beef work by basically insinuating that Rick Ross is on some sort of racist tip because the Jewish community don't play about, their heritage, their history, and of course their members. So I don't know how this is gonna end up. Hopefully this is just like what they do in the rap community in terms of beefing in order to get up streams. Maybe one or more of them has a new album or something that's coming out. That's usually what ends up happening, all right? Because when people have the feuds, it's usually they're trying to promote their albums. It's so hard these days, even if you're an established artist, to basically, get your numbers up, prove you still got it, prove you haven't quote unquote fallen off, as everybody always wants to say. Everybody, you done fell off and stuff. So an easy way in order to drum up some, controversy surrounding you is to beef with somebody, which literally makes people more interested in what's going on and makes them pay attention to whatever music you got going on that's allegedly dissing the other person. So I don't have a horse in this race. Truly. And to me, it's all entertainment. None of these shots that go back and forth seem to be really deep, okay? They don't seem more than like flesh wounds, if we want to talk in the eternal words of like CSI, NCIS, crime scene investigation, murders of Atlanta, Snapped, and stuff like that. So I just hope it just goes playful back and forth and then just dies when y'all records come out and y'all get the press that y'all want. So I don't have a horse in this race. Good luck to both of y'all and keep the shots going back and forth because they are hella funny, all right? But y'all, I think that's all I want to say on this Dasher Live for April 14th, 2024. I wish y'all a great rest of y'all Sunday. And y'all know I do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, usually around 7 p.m. Thank you to all the people that joined. Thank you to people that joined and left. Thank you to the people that joined and stayed a while. I appreciate y'all all the same, all right? But until next time, I will leave you in the eternal words of Dr. Wendy's mama, in Holy Ghost fire and thunderstorm, amen. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.